Indiana Pacers steal Game 1 from the Cleveland Cavaliers by a score of 98-80 in the 2018 NBA playoffs. So now the question is, are the Cleveland Cavaliers in trouble? What is going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about that Game 1 between the Cavs and the Pacers, in which people were not expecting the Pacers to win that game. Well, some people were, but they did absolutely shock a lot of people, and they ended LeBron James' streak of 21 straight wins in the first round of the NBA playoffs. So now I'm here to talk about whether or not the Cavs are in trouble, what went wrong for them in this game, and what can we expect from this series moving forward. So let me just start off by saying that I want to give the Pacers credit because they've been doing this all season long. No one believed in the Pacers, including myself, to even make the playoffs this season. So they've done that. No one expected Victor Oladipo to have the season he's had. He's been an all-star. He's going to win most improved player. He's going to be all-NBA team honors. He's going to be all-NBA defensive team honors. So this team has been an underdog and has been fighting all season long. So Pacers fans, if you guys are watching, kudos to the Pacers. You guys are absolutely deserving of where you guys are right now. But, and I have to say but, because the Cleveland Cavaliers could not buy a bucket today to save their life, okay? Outside of maybe LeBron James, and even him sometimes couldn't even buy a bucket. Like Jeff Green, okay, should be banned from the city of Cleveland. I know I sound like Stephen A. Smith right now, but he was just that bad, okay, folks? 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. Kevin Love, 3 for 8. George Hill, 3 for 7. Jordan Clarkson, 2 for 6. Kyle Korver, 0 for 3. Jose Calderon, 0 for 3. The Cavs shot 38% from the field, 24% from 3, and 60% from the free throw line. I don't care who you're playing. With those percentages, you're going to lose most of the time, if not all of the time, okay? So the Cleveland Cavaliers could not buy a bucket today. And look, this is a make it or miss league, okay? When you boil it all down, and I love data, I love analytics, I'm huge on that. But when you boil it all down, it comes down to being a make or miss league. And the Cleveland Cavaliers clearly missed a lot more than they made today, okay? So what are the adjustments they need to make? Is this fixable? Well, the first thing that I have to mention is Tyronn Lue's rotations are absolutely garbage, okay? They are trash. He needs to change them up, okay? Jeff Green should not be starting, okay? And not just because his performance today was awful. He just does not fit the matchup of this lineup against this Indiana team, okay? Domantas Sabonis and Miles Turner, the Cavaliers have nobody in that starting lineup that can guard them, okay? So they need to switch that up. Tristan Thompson didn't really play today. I know he got 2 minutes, but basically, I don't know what's going on with him. We all know about the cheating rumors with Khloe Kardashian and whatnot. But here's the thing. The last time I checked, the Cleveland Cavaliers are still paying Tristan Thompson money to play basketball, and a lot at that, okay? So Tristan Thompson, his size, his rebounding ability, or whatever there's left of it, could still be useful for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So either he gets moved into the starting lineup, or they need to move Larry Nance into the starting lineup, okay? And I know Larry Nance didn't have the greatest game as well today either, but he was not as bad as Jeff Green, okay? They need some size against this Indiana team. Kevin Love cannot play center against this Indiana team. He needs to move over to the 4 at power forward, move Tristan or Larry Nance to the 5, okay? Keep LeBron there. And one other change I would consider making, okay, is George Hill really gives no sort of aggression to this offense, okay? He's just a point guard by name. And I know Jordan Clarkson was horrible today, but I just feel like Jordan Clarkson can give this offense a bit more spark if you might want to start him. But the biggest change by far is you need to bench Jeff Green. You need more size against this Indiana defense. And like I said, Tyronn Lue's rotations are just god-awful. He needs to stop giving minutes to Jose Calderon, okay? Kyle Korver should be getting a little bit more minutes. Like I said, Jeff Green needs to be benched, so he needs to fix his rotations. That is first and foremost. LeBron James, he found a lot of guys open today, folks, and they just missed the shots, okay? Like I said, it's a make it or miss league. And then the last thing I will say is, and this is the reason I picked this series to go 6 games, okay, is the Cleveland Cavaliers are atrocious defensively, okay? They need to be better defensively, and as long as they are that bad defensively, this series is going to go to lengths, okay? Victor Oladipo was incredible today. Bojan Bogdanovic was incredible today. And not to take anything away from these guys, but it's because the Cavaliers defense is awful, okay? And I play daily fantasy sports, and I picked Oladipo and Bogdanovic today because I know the Cavs defense has been horrible all season long. It was the easiest pick to make, and that's another thing why I feel like the series is going to length. And I'm not, deviating from my pick. I still have the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 games. So are they in trouble? Yes, they could be if they do not fix those things that I mentioned, okay? And it starts defensively as well. They just can't get behind early in games and play catch-up all the time. I know LeBron James, you have him on your team, but you can't expect him to play hero ball every single time and bring you back from 20, 30 down, okay? So you need to play aggressive from the start, which is why I'm saying maybe a Jordan Clarkson, somebody that can get the offense going right away, besides LeBron, maybe needs to be reinserted into the starting lineup, okay? So with that being said, I'm fully expecting the Cleveland Cavaliers to rebound and win Game 2 because if they don't, they are in major trouble. But this series is going to length. That is why I picked it in 6. It could be going in 7, okay, folks? But the Cleveland Cavaliers have issues right now, and there are a lot of them. They start with Tyronn Lue. They start with defensively being inept. But the Indiana Pacers are a real deal, so I do not want to give them no credit here. They absolutely did their job here. But the Cavaliers, if they don't turn things around, it could get ugly very soon. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Are the Cleveland Cavaliers in trouble? I'm still hanging on with them. I have them winning in 6 games, and I have them winning in Game 2 because they need to win in Game 2. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree. Make sure you guys subscribe. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.